we should get back to normal service, Steve. Go ahead.
Break, please.
You've got a break to the John. It's somewhere the break station. Yeah, well that's it. It'll be nice to get some people on around you, won't it, John? Because I know there's not a lot of people on 2 meters around you, which is a shame, I think, because I like 2 meters. You know, I'd have 2 meters here, but you know, there's hardly anybody about on 2 meters round here. You know, on analog 2 meters. I mean, there's plenty of people on digital, but you know, I'm not really into digital, even though I've tried it. But I still prefer the old analog system. But there it is, anyway. But hopefully we'll get a few back on HF there. John round Lincolnshire seems to be quite a few guys there, Gary and Robin and Steve and Matt close by. So hopefully we'll get a few of them guys back on, which is nice. But it's a crying shame about 2 meters. Because I remember when I first got my license, there was a hell of a lot more activity on 2 meters than there is now. There's not a lot at all, but there it is. Anyway, I'll pass it back to you, mate, and see if you can bring in that breaker station. I'm sounding like CB now, aren't I? Golf 7, Sierra Hotel Golf, M5STC, over. Yeah, fine on that, Steve. Yeah, the station that called in, would you like to go ahead? G7, Sierra Hotel Golf, listening.
Golf 7, Sierra Hotel Golf, with Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot returning. Very good evening. The name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, just down in Sidcup in Kent, and just having a listen. I was just doing something in the shack, just having a listen around, and I heard you talking earlier and remarking about the lack of operators in Lincolnshire. And it's funny because I've spoken to a few people in Lincolnshire just recently. Now, I don't know if they were the same people that you were talking to. I couldn't get to the microphone at that point, so I couldn't give you a report or anything and make that comment. But the name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, Sidcup in Kent, and if anyone wants the Worked All Britain Square, it is Tango Queen 47, and I've got a book number as well. So I'll hand it back to you there, and I can give you an accurate report in a moment, but you're both 5 and 9, possibly 5 and 9 plus, and then I'll tell you the equipment that I'm using. Golf 7, Sierra Hotel Golf. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot in the group.
Lincoln's a big county, Lincolnshire. It's a very big county. And I've got 2 VHF, UHF rigs here, home-based rigs. And I don't, they very rarely get used. I can leave them on all day and hear nothing. So I don't switch them on anymore. It's absolutely terrible on VHF, UHF. But strange. Tonight we've had 3 stations on in Lincolnshire. On this frequency, 3 stations in Lincolnshire. That is a first. That really is a first for me, Mark. It really is. But like Steve said, 2 meters, it is a shame because it's a fantastic band. It is a great band. It's great for all getting together. And of course, but it's always been a complaint of mine. We've got two large amateur radio clubs in Lincoln, and you just don't hear no one. You just don't hear anyone. So it is so sad. It really is. And it's it's one of those situations where we've got frequencies, and if we don't use them, then we're going to lose them. Simple as that. And then of course we'll all jump up and down. But there you go. But if you do collect Worked All Britain, I don't, but mine is Sugar Kilo Sugar Kilo 96, but I don't do work overwritten. And you're 5 and 9 up here, Mark. No problem whatsoever. So thanks for calling in. I'll put it back to you, Steve. Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie, G7 Sierra Hotel Golf in the group. Yeah, G7 Sierra Hotel Golf and 5 STC, and good evening to you there, Mark. Nice to meet you there from Sitcup. You've got Steve here, Steve in Metcalfe, in the county of Yorkshire there, Mark, and you're 5'9", 5'9" plus to me there, Mark. So you're coming through very good. My word code written is Sugar Kilo 49. Sugar Kilo 49 for you there, Mark. So Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie and the group, over.
Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie. There's what's the words we want? Acronym I remember from the past. STC. I'm an ex GPO stroke British Telecom engineer, so STCs and all of them, they take me back to a youth, as they say. But nice to meet you, Steve. And sorry, John, I never got your name, but I've got your name now. And is it nice to meet you both? I'll give you the reports now. Steve, M5 STC. You are a 5 and 9, sometimes dropping to around 5 and 8. I wouldn't even call it QSB as such. I think it's just the way the needle moves. We've got lots of QR Mexico as well from very nearby, and John G7SHG. You're 5 and 9 plus 5. Both signals really fairly consistent when you think about it. And thanks for the squares, SK49, SK96, and your reports. Not too sure if I've worked you before. Nexborough sounds familiar, and obviously you get these towns and villages and that, and next thing you know, you think to yourself, I've never heard of that name before, but that one I definitely have. So I'll double check that, Steve. We may well have worked in the past. We may have even swapped the STC bit as well. My book number, by the way, just in case anyone's interested, I know John, you're not collecting, but it was 22628. That's 22628, and as I say, the squares Tango Queen 47. The radio I'm using tonight, gents, is an old Yaesu Fox Tango 101 Zulu Delta. It's a Mark III. I actually got an FM board fitted, which is something I didn't want. Somebody's going to give me an AM board, and the reason I want the AM board is I belong to the Cray Valley Radio Club, or Cray Valley Radio Society, here in southeast London. I'm in northwest Kent, but they're just up the road from me. And what was I going to say? I've lost the thread now. Why did I mention Cray Valley? I don't know. I don't matter. Oh, that was it. Sorry, the AM. Yeah, the reason for the AM board is we do a top band net on the first Monday of every month, and we do LSB, and then we move into AM. And a lot of the members are very keen KW fanatics and code R85s and that. So we use a bit of AM. I mean, I've got a code R85, and I've got a Swan 350, which is obviously the copy of it's KW copied the Swan, didn't it? It's that way round. I'm rambling. I do like to ramble, but I just thought I'd let you know the gear that I'm using. I'm using a 90-foot long wire, so there's nothing outstanding about the antenna. The long wire is just my lazy antenna, because I've always been a shortwave listener and a crystal set and TRF and a regen radio builder, so I've always had a long wire up of some sort since 1974 when I was a boy. And I'm running about 50 watts at the moment, just 50 watts. So that's that long ramble over, and I suppose I'll hand it back to you then, John. G7SHG M0JCF in company with Mike 5 Sierra Tango Charlie.
I am yeah, fine on that. But I am struggling with you, Mark. And I would imagine from Sidcup, I wonder how many times you get asked if you know Julie.
Doug. G6INU.
But you know what I mean.
I've just told you.
But I am struggling with you, Mark. I really am. The QRM now is getting horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. So I'll say, I'll give you very best wishes, Mark, because I'm going to clear anyway. But thanks ever so much for calling in. Very, very best wishes to you and to the family. You look after yourself and stay safe, young man. And thank you ever so much for calling in. I'll put it on you, Steve, guys. Yeah, 5STC, yeah, he's getting louder, that guy. He's getting louder, so I don't think I'll be holding it for too much longer there, guys. But, okay there, Mark. Well, lovely to make the contact with you this evening. And hopefully we can converse you again when it's a little bit quieter there, Mark. But it's been my pleasure. You take care. All the best to your family there in Sidcup from the family here in Yorkshire. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie. 73's Mark. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Mike 5, Sierra Tango Charlie, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, in company with Golf 7, Sierra Hotel Golf. Well, gents, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you both. And yeah, I understand. I mean, I can hear more than one station as well, either side. I have used the IF width slightly and managed to sort of notch out a tiny amount of it. But yeah, you're right, the skip is going longer this time of the evening as the sun sets. So yeah, I'll catch up with you again. I just wanted to jump in and just say hello, that was all, because you were putting out such good signals. And the other Sidcup operator, G6INU, Doug, yeah, I get asked about absolutely everyone, both UK, continent and Ireland. As soon as I mention Sidcup, they all mention good old Doug just down the road from me, as the crow flies about a quarter of a mile away. I'm going to wish you both 73 then, and yeah, it'll be nice to have a rag chew, and maybe I'll jump in earlier next time as well. As I say, I was doing something, and I was just earwigging really, and I just thought I'd jump in and just say hello. So very best 73 to you and your families also, and until the next time, I'll say good evening, good night, and enjoy whatever it is you're going to do next. Bye bye for now. Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot going clear with Golf 7 Sierra Hotel Golf and Mike 5 Sierra Tango Charlie. Good evening, gents.
Very, very best wishes, and thanks ever so much for calling in. You take it, Steve.
Evening, Jimmy. Nice to hear you. I haven't heard you for a while. Having said that, I've been faffing around on 10 metres for the last couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks or so. And I see you've stopped misbehaving yourself and you're back on social media. Back to you.
Yeah, just we'll see how it was. Can you imagine me getting let loose last Sunday night after Rangers putting Celtic out the cup? And then to get into the cup, I get put back on, let loose on social media about 4 hours after the game. I can't quite believe that I've lasted to just now, Mark Fuller.
Yeah, Roger, mate. Well, as I said to you, you've got to refer to anything that you want to do as employing a cricketer to do some amateur dentistry, and that way the old automatic bots don't pick you up, mate. And we all know what you're talking about. But you're a great signal to me tonight, Jimmy. 5 and 9 plus, and pretty constant and solid throughout. I'm running about 75 watts at the moment from the FT 101 101ZD into the Longwire. And yeah, I've just come off of a little chat with someone on 162, and I just spun the dial slightly, and here you are, 10 kilohertz above, probably causing all the QR Mexico we had down there. Only joking. But yeah, great signal from you, mate. And I just wanted to say hello. That was all. I did send you a WhatsApp thing, just to let you know that I was hearing you, just in case you was going to have a real long QSO with your mate there. So yeah, that's the story, mate. Nothing to report down here apart from glorious weather we've been having, and sort of all alive and kicking at the moment. Back to you, MM0 JVB M0 JCF.
Today was stunning up here as well. Yesterday it was nicer in the morning and early afternoon, and then it took a wee dip, and we were only getting flashes of sunshine in and out. But today's been very, very nice, I must admit. Nice and sunny, and it's the first day we've not had the two kids for a while as well. So we had a bit of peace and quiet today, Mark, to be honest with you. But weather-wise, it was fantastic, mate. New radio on the go in the shack. Yaesu FT2000 Delta, Mark. What do you think of the audio from this one?
Yeah, MM0 JVB M0 JCF returning. Hey, the audio sounds good. I did hear you telling your man on the QSO before this that you'd bought that radio, and yeah, it sounds okay, mate. It sounds okay. Very mellow is the best way to say yeah what it sounds like. Mellow. It's not too trebly, but it's not overly bassy. It's quite smooth and mellow. Is the best way to explain it. I'm doing my usual video of this, so what I'll do is I'll WhatsApp it to you, and you can hear yourself. But of course it's subjective, isn't it? I'm using a Yaesu, the Yaesu FT101ZD, and you would sound different if I was using the TS520 or the 590 or whatever else I'd connected up at the time. So it's it's really subjective to the radios that I'm using here. But you're sounding good on this old radio, mate. So I take it it wasn't a cheap one. I don't know the radio. I was actually going to Google it when I heard you telling him, and then I got sidetracked, so I never got round to that. But no, it sounds okay, mate. And as I say, with the amount of QR Mexico on 40 metres this evening, it's always all going to mess it up slightly as well. MM0 JVB M0 JCF.
You put out a walking signal tonight as well, Mark. By the way, you're peaking the nine solid at times, and between me and walking very slightly, but pretty solid all the way. And I've got a lot of QR Mexico up here as well. I'm sure there's somebody just below us, Mark, possibly. Not to worry. Yeah, I sold the DX3000, Mark, an older radio, a new radio, the older radio. I'm not going as old as yourself, radio-wise, but I don't miss anything about any of the STR when I sold the 3000.
Yeah, Roger, mate. I won't quote you on anything. That's dangerous. That is quoting you, isn't it? Anyway, listen, Jimmy. Sorry, mate. My wife's just dropped in. I'll explain on WhatsApp, but I need to drop off now. I need to shut down and go and have a quick word with her. I'll let you know on WhatsApp. Sorry to be rude, mate, but yeah, I would have carried on, but I literally got a dash. So I'll send this video to you in a short while, and I'll explain why I'm dropping off so quick. But take care, mate, and best 73 to you, to all the family as well, and we'll catch up again. But need to dash, mate, so all the very best, and 73 MM0JVB M0JCF. Cheers, mate. Bye.